before 70 years, you're basically reading numbers and general statistics, population statistics, and so forth. After 70 years, we are able to see individuals. We see their names, their ages. We see various demographic data that allows us to plumb the depths of research into various historical movements, or in my case, I study African American settlement patterns in Delaware. That level of detail is critical in order to understand not just where people move, but why they move. It helps to begin seeing movement trends towards industrial north. That was accelerated during the 1940s with World War II and the demand for war material and industrial workers producing the war material. So you're already starting to see that demographic shift or movement towards northern industrial areas. For example, in Delaware, with what I've seen with African American population movements, Delaware residents are moving across the state border into Pennsylvania, southeast Pennsylvania, and southern New Jersey, and even further towards New York. And to replace the population, you see, I see African Americans from Maryland moving over to Delaware, replacing the out-migration of the Delaware population. So that pattern's already, we can already see that, and it's accelerated as with World War II. And it continued on in the 1950s, and that movement fed the civil rights movement of the 1950s and 60s. So you see a direct correlation. The release of the 1940s Census will allow us to have an even clearer picture of that movement and to understand it. I have an idea what happened during the 1930s in general, and I have a very good idea of African American settlement patterns up to 1930. I can give you detail, I can give you names, I can give you number of children in family, and all sorts of demographic detail up to 1930. Now I'll be able to put a bookend to that, to put a punctuation to the decade of the 1930s with this kind of detail.